Oh, I had my mic turned off. I had my mic turned off. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Yesterday, when we were saying farewell, we were bidding farewell, adieu, to the Green Faucet deck that I have absolutely loved playing. I have played it in person. It is a wonderful creature feature deck. Um, I definitely think that it is a pretty strong meta deck. Is it the strongest? Is it the most contendious contender of the meta decks? Well, as the new hardcore ranked area of Pixelborn taught me yesterday, no, it is not. Could it be if maybe I tweaked it, adjusted it? Perhaps. But more interesting, we have had requests from followers, from people who are coming and watching us play, or us. It's just me. It's me and my other personalities. There's so many of them. But the request we got the other day was for an Amethyst Emerald build. So that is what I'm going to attempt today. I tried the other day, but I got all the way through the process and then I forgot to save it. So we're just gonna lump it into this stream. That's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna switch to my little deck building web screen. And if you guys have anything to say about this, hello Waldo, thank you for joining us. Are you a mod? I'm gonna make you a mod. X Factor Waldo. Let's try. Oh, you're already a mod. So great. So glad to see you here. Fantastico. All right, so this is the deck that we are going to build out. And it has a little bit of everything. We've got some oldies but goodies. This little Flynn Rider. This is whenever a character is challenged, the challenging player chooses and discards a card. So there was, at a time, there was this um, hopes and dreams that there would be this really cool emerald amber main function of the deck would be to make people discard. Why was that a hope and a dream? I think it's because at the time, during, after set 2 was released, during the developing meta, there was a whole lot of card draw going on with a certain color combination. Amethyst, ruby. And it was pretty intense. So I think this appealed to players. However, I think it won some early tournaments and then never really developed any further. But still a very, very good card. I really want to see this Cursed Merfolk. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger so that people can read this. The Cursed Merfolk says, let me do some resizing and adjusting. Da-da. Why is that thing in the middle of my screen? I don't like it. Well, I'm gonna scroll up so we can read it. Storyborn. Poor souls. Those poor unfortunate souls. Okay, that's the best of my singing ability. You're welcome for that. Whenever this character is challenged, each opponent chooses and discards a card. I very much like this because these characters are going to get challenged. Let's just call it like it is. And I like that they just have to pay a price to do that. Why not? Then we have some new cards, Ursula Deceiver and Ursula Deceiver of all. And whoever at Disney Lorcana, game design, card design, thought it would be a good idea to make two green Ursulas that have more or less the same name. Totally different abilities. Not cool. Not cool. That's confusing to me. But the Deceiver says you'll never even miss it. When you play this character, choose or chosen, it actually says chosen, opponent reveals their hand and discards a song card of your choice. Um, there are a lot of songs being sung in this game. I don't know if you've noticed lately. However, Some sneaky folk are trying to make these decks. I'm one of those people where you just don't have songs. So this card loses a lot of its value. It definitely loses its ability, and then it just becomes a 1/3 that costs 2. To me, that's not that great. But if you do get to make them discard a song, that's going to work out super great for you. Alrighty then. The Ursula Deceiver of All has What a Deal ability. Whenever this character sings a song, you may play that song again from your discard for free and then put it on the bottom of your deck. Oh my god. Is this card OP? Tell me your opinion. Do you think this card is OP? If you are hanging out in the chat, please tell me. I definitely think it is. You get to sing these songs for free. Songs tend to, I would say, be pretty powerful. So getting a 2 for 1, awesome. Even better than that, I think this is definitely where it's broken, is that you get to put it back in your deck. So when you're playing decks with 4 ofs, and you might not even have 4, right? You are potentially getting it again. So let's say you put it back in your deck all 4 times. That's an 8 of. But let's say you play them all twice. That's insane. That's insane value, in my opinion. We're going to move on to Kit Cloud Kicker Tough Guy. There are so many, oh, so many. Kit, I almost said that word. Let's just forget that ever happened. Kit Cloud Kicker Tough Guy says he's got sky surfing, obviously. Tailspin, here we go. When you play this character, you may return chosen opposing character with 2 strength or less to their player's hand. It's a nice little bounce mechanic. Feels very familiar for this color combination. And then we have the Genie on the Job, a card that was actually running in my prior creature feature deck, my green faucet deck. Unfortunately, Genie is not inkable. I think he would definitely be OP if he were. He costs 6, so he's a little bit of a late game unless you can cheat him out some other way. I happen to do that with my Mufasa, my Amber Mufasa in my last deck. Not sure how it's going to work in this one. It has evasive, so that's always a plus. Quest for 2, making that look really attractive. And this ability disappear. Disappear. When you play this character, you may return a chosen character to their player's hands. So more of that bounce mechanic that we have come to expect from this color combo, but you also get the added value of questing for 2 and evasive if you are lucky enough to get this card out. I'm not sure why this is Chernobog's million minions. That's not the name of this card. It's followers. It's why it won't let me import it directly into Pixelborn. We have to build it in a moment. But Chernobog's followers, creatures of evil. It's a Storyborn ally, 2/1/4/1 inkable. It quests for 1. It has 1 lower counter. Restless Souls. When this character quests, you may banish them to draw a card. So then you're kind of in control. And it's a May ability. You don't have to banish this card. You only have to banish this card should you want to draw a card. Otherwise, you could keep it on the board. I think one of the drawbacks of that approach and not just going for the value that it is intended to realize is that if you quest, you choose not to draw a card, you choose not to banish and draw a card. It's got this wimpy willpower of 1, and I feel like somebody might just meet you, trade with you, and then you never ever get that card draw. So don't sleep on Chernobog's followers when you do choose to quest. Make sure that you are ready to banish them and draw a card. Then we have Tinkerbell, most helpful, been around since set 1. Evasive. I think this is a pretty good, right down the middle, perfectly inkable, great mid game play. The evasive keeps you in the game if you've gotten a little bit behind. Um, got these 2 quest counters so that you can get the 2 lore when you quest. And if you are able, let's say someone else has evasive and they've quested and they don't think you don't have evasive characters on the board, then you're able to play this, give another character that's already dry evasive, and then potentially challenge them and set them back in a way that they had no idea was coming, or even trade. So that's great. Does it always work like that? In my experience, no. In my experience, I'm putting her out a lot just because she's evasive, or I'm inking her. Um, and she's coming out on my turn when others don't have evasive, or using that additional ability is not always the best. I think Rafiki is one of the strongest cards in this deck. It's the Rafiki Mystical Fighter. It's 0/2, 1 drop. Can ink it as well. Quest for 1. But more importantly, when it is challenging, so that's when it is challenging someone else. Um, I wonder if it's when it's being challenged. I think it's only while challenging. We'll have to look up the syntax on that. We'll also find out probably in the app. It gets +3 strength. So it looks like a weakling, but I think if anyone has seen this in play, you know better. It also has ancient skills. Whenever he challenges a hyena character, this character takes no damage from the challenge. I feel like we're going to see that get to shine in later builds, in later metas. I think the game designers are thinking of these things that obviously there's not a bunch of hyenas floating around in sets 1, 2, and 3. They're not finding their way into the meta, but maybe in the future, and we'll see. But it's pretty good as it is. We've got 2 Madam M snakes from set 2. I believe that's Rise of the Floodborn, the set. A villain. Who doesn't love a good villain? It's got just what you want. When you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. It's that bounce mechanic to keep getting those ETBs on those characters, on those cards that you're playing. So you can just not eke out the value, so that you can just flood the board with value, not necessarily going wide, but just with that interactive value on your turn. We're also going to do the Madam and Fox for the same reason. You get to banish her or return a chosen character of yours to your hand. I think the most important thing about the Madam and Fox is this rush ability. It turn 3 play with rush is so great because people are really counting on, typically around this time, keeping their characters on the board. They're trying to get those interactive characters, those interactive songs and items. They're trying to establish their presence at that turn, and you can really knock them off their game, start the tempo swing if you even need it. It might already be in your favor at that point. And then we are going to put in a couple of these, or 3 of these Merlin crabs. Um, Again, this is a familiar purple package you've probably been seeing a lot of in the meta even before set 3 was out. When you play this character, when he leaves play, chosen character gains Challenger 3 this turn. Moving on to the Merlin Goat. When you play this character and he leaves play, you gain a lure. Also, I mean, he's a pretty beefy little goat. He's very strong up front, got a little power in the back. Let's see. Then the rabbit. Gotta have the rabbit. Gotta have the rabbit for the card draw. Love that it's when you play the character and when the character leaves play. I love that wording because it's leaves play by any means. Whether someone else returns it to your hand, whether you bounce it, whether it gets banished, just when it leaves play, you get to draw a card. So a lot of value in this. This is what is super interesting to me, and I have no clue how this is gonna work. I'm not sure why this one card, is in here. This one card, Yzma, Scary Beyond All Reason. I absolutely love this artwork. She has Strength 4, Willpower 4, Inkable 6. Okay. She's gonna quest for 2. She can be shifted onto other Yzmas, which I don't believe we don't have other Yzmas in here, so there's not gonna be any shifting this baby. Says when you play this character, shuffle another chosen character card into their player's deck, and that player draws 2 cards. So I think the value of this is, I want to say, it feels like it's meant for you. It feels like it's meant for me to use on myself. Um, and then draw 2 cards. It's just another form of card draw. However, I think it could potentially have the alternate use of removing a big baddie off the board. Like sometimes something that quests for a metric ton has evasive, something that you can't avoid that's going to cost you the game. Would I pay the cost of letting someone draw 2 cards in order to not lose? I probably would. I wouldn't be happy about it, but it's better than losing. So I guess I would do it. Let's keep the one Eastman. Find out. She's gonna come in and she's gonna say, Kronk, pull the lever. And then when I make the wrong choice and I choose someone else instead of myself, and then they draw and then they play all these good things and win against me, I'm going to say, wrong lever. All right. So that being said, I'm going to switch over here to the in-game view so that you guys can see me building this out. It's going to be a super tiny screen unless I can think about my life choices. What have I done wrong here? Nobody knows. Boop. Let's try this. Let's try that. Oh, right. All of my cool stream things went away, so I'm gonna cry about it just a wee bit. And I'm gonna go to collection. I'm gonna go to this one where I was building yesterday, where I was building the other day. Just the other day. And I'm gonna start building this out. I think the other day when I was doing this, let us see. Oh, I see Buncake Bees. You did confirm my thoughts. Alrighty. Just one moment. Oh. I'm going to start by popping in these flins. They are green. It is easy for me to just filter this way, and it needs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go for the Curse Merfolk. The Ursula, which is also green but costs 2. The Deceiver, and then the Deceiver of All. Don't let me forget. I need 4 of both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where was the Deceiver of All? Oh, cost 3. Gonna be at the bottom, I bet. If I had to take a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kit Cloud Kicker. Doesn't Kit cost 3? Isn't he green? Did I miss him? Where is he? There he is. We've got a genie for 6. Genie on the job. But only 2. Just 2. Chernobog's followers, not minions. Let us see. There's also another Chernobog card. I believe it's red. Could I be wrong? Okay, it costs 1. We need 2 of these. A 4-cost green tink from set 1. Always most helpful. Need 3 of those. Rafiki, 1 cost purple. We're gonna need 3 of those. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. Madam Himim, snake. 2. 2. 3-cost box. Fast box. Fast box. The crab. I believe goat is next. Need 4 of those. Rabbit. 4 of those. And then our one super scary. Scary, in fact, beyond all reason. Yzma. I don't know. I think she looks kind of cool. Okay. Oh no, I'm missing 2 cards. Let's go find out what we're missing. We got the. How did I miss 2 cards? 4 flints, 4 curse, 4. Can't be one of the 4s. A Tinkerbell and a Genie. 2. Tinkerbell we have 3 of. Chernabog's followers 2. Rafiki 3. Madam Mim. Oh, I believe it's here. The snake. Nope. Madam Mim. Fox 4. Merlin. What have I missed? And a Zootolo. 4 foxes. 3 crabs. 4 ghosts. Oh, I know what it is. It's these. It's these songs. I missed the songs and the location. I'm missing so many cards. Let's add those. Probably a good idea to add those. We need Mother Knows Best. We need 4 of those. Friends on the Other Side. Definitely need that. That's a staple. And I believe we need 4 castles, and they are 4 costs. Locations. This will be my first time really playing a locations deck. Played anti-locations. Right. If you are watching the stream and you have not followed yet, we are doing a bit of a marathon in order to reach 50 followers. So, let's do this. I'm going to name this by decree of the chat yesterday, on yesterday's stream, Bouncity Pouncity. I think that's what it does. If it's not, don't worry. We shall rename it. That's what we're going to do, folks. I pressed done yesterday. I just backed out. All my hard work gone. Gone. Just gone. It upset me so. Let me tell you, it did upset me so. We are going to go to live play and get this party started. All right. All right, here we go, folks. As I am playing, did I play my move wrong? Did I misplay? Did I misfire? Did I miss a trigger? Should I have inked? Should I not have inked? Please, please tell me what it is you think about my gameplay. The other day, I went into this area, this blinking, blink, 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 hardcore ranked. I'm just gonna stay out. I'm just gonna stay out of that for a while. I think for now, for the very first time that I run this, because I am definitely gonna mess it up, I'm just gonna go into the lab. I'm gonna just let me cook, okay? Let me cook. Let me figure this. Let me figure this baby out. Then we're gonna go into ranked. If it's performing, we might even go into hardcore ranked. So we're gonna start with the Bouncity Pouncity Emerald Amethyst. Let's go. Waldo's like, go pilot the deck. I want to see it. Stop talking about the deck. I want to see it. Alrighty. Ooh, against Emerald Steel. I want to build Amethyst Steel so bad. Guess who doesn't know what they need? I have 2 Curse Merfolk. They're not inkable. I think what I want to do is I'm going to keep the location. I don't need card draw just yet. Let's try going for some Rafikis maybe. No Rafiki for me. All right, let's start the show. Ursula Deceiver of All has the sing songs. I've got some songs. I also have this. Discarding a song. Steal. Choices have to be made. Okay, I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna ink the location first. I've seen I've seen these decks perform extremely well. And every time they're just inking these locations presumably like crazy. I mean, in my mind I feel like, oh, why would you ink all those locations? But they still managed to get them out. So let's see, the Bayou location. Whenever a character quests while here, you may draw a card and then choose and discard a card. I think that this Bayou would be so much better if if it had more willpower. How can a location have willpower? I suppose in Disney it could. So, are we gonna go Flynn or uh are we gonna go Ursula? I really like the idea of figuring out how these sing songs work. So I think I'm gonna choose Ursula, and I'm gonna I'm gonna double down on what I was saying before. I'm gonna ink that location so fast. What does she say? What is happening? Okay, when you play this chosen pair, it reveals and you discard a song. Do they have a song? No song. No song. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. Remember when I said you could lose the value if they don't have a song? All right. Uh, I'm going to quest. I hope they challenge. They can't challenge unless I have something with Rush. I don't think that's a thing in this color combination, but stranger things have happened. I'm not familiar with every card. That tank is gross, so the more of those that they get rid of, the better. Oh, I saw Smash in their freaking hand and didn't even think about that. That's okay. Let's see. When you play this character, banish her or return another character to your hand. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let us see. Turn 3, play. I think we're going to ink a fox. We're not going to sing. We're going to wait. We're going to be patient. We're going to hit our bayou. I know that they have, they had 2 smashes in their deck. If I remember correctly, I sure wish I would have paid attention to that. That would have been great. Oh, hey everyone. Hey Super Echo 5. How is it going? Thank you for joining the chat. If you have not followed yet, please follow so that I can keep making this wonderful Lorcana content for you. I'd love to see you guys back while I build out these meta decks and play them for your viewing pleasure. I like this idea. I like the idea of Merlin. Let's see, return. I don't need that right now. And I really don't need that right now. So, oh wait, this is Chernobox. This is not the cursed merfolk. Whenever this character quests, you may banish them to draw a card. No, I'm gonna ink. And I'm gonna get my Merlin rabbit out, and hopefully I can start Madam Miming him. That would be cool, right? And I'm gonna pass the turn. I'm trying to type and smile at the same time, and it looks silly. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm going Emo Beast! When did that happen? At the start of your turn, if this character has no damage, draw a card. Okay. Let's see. For when this character leaves and play. I think I want to ink him. I want to slowly inch my way up to when you play this character and when he leaves play. So I think what I want to do with this character is, does he quest for more than her? No. I think I'm going to pop this. Then I think I'm going to bounce him. I'm not used to this like style of play, so if I'm a little slow, just understand. That is the reason. All right, I don't think Kit's gonna do me a lot of favors right now. And let's see. I don't really need her, but I'd rather be the one to choose to do stuff with her. Let's see. I have a creepy smiley face in my chat. I don't know why. I'm gonna fix that eventually. If you are just joining the stream, thank you. I'm Sleep Operations. I'm playing Disney Lorcana here on Pixelborn. I am chronically missing my turns. Let's see. This is going to return chosen character to their player's hands. I don't get to sing it because I somehow lost an Ursula. Don't get to sing it twice, but let's see. If I ink Flynn, are mistakes being made? You guys, you tell me. You must tell me. Tell me what is happening. I would really love to sing that. I would really love to sing that. But I think I'm gonna Genie. And then I think I'm also going to sing this character, sing this action. I don't have to sing it. I can just pay for it. No need for me to sing it. Although it won't let me choose the others. So we're going to sing it. Return that quest. That felt good. I liked it. Did you like it? I sure did. I thought I had the other Ursula in hand and I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know what happened to it. Nobody knows. We may never know. Okay. This isn't exactly a mirror match, but looking at some familiar cards in their hands. I feel like they're a little, maybe just a little upset um that they didn't get the value that they thought that they were going to get out of those beasts immediately. So boo hoo. This is draw for salmon. This is going, I don't really have a use for him, but I could just play him. So I think, yeah. I like the idea of going wide. Let's draw a card. Let's see what happens when winced we draw. Oh, we have a perfectly inkable Tink. That's great. We're gonna play. Do I want just the bodies? Is this gonna turn into a race? I feel like this beast is gonna be hard for me to kill. I could potentially just thwack him with it. And then I think I'm going to quest with that guy. And I really would love the oh, many thoughts in my head. I'm going to quest. I've got to try to pull head at some point, right? Like, right? Ooh, so, super. You play this deck, you play the one that I'm playing, the exact build or one similar to it. If you do, and you're saying that it's fun to play, unless I've missed something, Please, please tell me, like, what is your favorite play? What do you think is the best starting hand to keep? Um, you know, what am I aiming for in general? This is my first time playing it, by the way. We just built it. You saw me build it. Let's see. Discard, giving something evasive, which I don't need to do. I really like this situation. Why not? Let's just start doing the thing. When he leaves, I may draw a card. This one has a rush. I'm I'm gonna do the things. Mm. So you play a version of it. Um, okay. Is it something that do you play it in paper? Do you play paper Lorcana? Do you play it at your LGS, or are you playing it on Pixelborn as well, or both? And then if you play a version of it, do you feel like your version is stronger? Do you like this build? What are the different cards? I'm so curious. I am trying to build all of these meta decks, all of these potentially meta decks, and I am obsessed. I want to know how all of it works. I want to know all the answers. It's very paper, rock, scissors right now. It's moving a little bit away from that. And I am super interested to see how this game develops. If you are watching, show the channel some love. Show me some love. Give us a follow. I would love to keep making this content for you. Oh, Beast is here. Oh, yes. Awesome sauce. We just got a follower. Who was it? Thank you, Darth. Thank you so much. I hope you come back. I hope, and if you want to see me feature a certain build, certain color combination, drop it in the chat, and I'm gonna start building those out and doing them pretty regularly, streaming multiple times a week. So much going on. Let's see if I've got 8 on board. 1, 2, I don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're trying hard. They want to hit me. They did it. Otherwise, I would have won. But I think I might have some cards in hand. Particularly, no, that's draw. Oh my god, what am I? What the what? Huh? What is happening? What does he say? Stop going away. Taxes should hurt. Whenever you discard a card, you may deal a damage to opposing character. Okay, rude, and they're finding a way. This is attached. Whenever a character requests something, something, blah, blah, blah. Is this a glitch? Am I seeing are my eyes lying to me right now? How are they untapping this? How are they readying their beast? How are they doing this? Is this a glitch? Am I glitching out? This hurts. This is embarrassing. What is happening? What is life? Oh my god, how did I not see that coming? What was going on? Cool. So fun. So much fun. Oh, you play paper and pixel art. I play paper magic as well. I went 3-0 at my LGS the other day, and I was riding high, let me tell you, because it's been a long time coming. But super, super fun. I do love pixel art because I don't have to pay to figure out if I like these decks because, um, as with most TCGs, the strongest card in the game is your credit card, and I am broke right now. No, it's not good. All right, let's get another game in. Somebody beat me in the lab, you guys. Somebody just was like, no, denied. Oh, I have seen purple or amethyst sapphire and sapphire steel. I've seen a really gross, rampy version of sapphire steel where you just have an insane like 16 ink. Who have you ever even seen that much ink in your life? Bleh. Okay, so we have these Rafikis. That's cool. We have the Merfolk. That's discard. I'm not really feeling in love with it, but I'm gonna keep it just in case I don't get it. Mother knows best. I say let's get rid of 3. I might have done that in a rush. Yay. Okay, we've got some Ursula Deceiver Balls. I feel like I like this starting hand. What are we going to ink? We're gonna ink our friends on the other side. We're gonna go out with Rafiki. This is not going out swinging. This is like going out fighting, like kind of like this. Like, please don't hit me. But if you did, I might hit back. That's what Rafiki feels like to me. If you are watching, just joining the stream, the live stream, I am running Amethyst Emerald. And I would love it if you followed. If you want to see more Lorcana content, want to see me, I'm going to be playing all types of meta decks. Not just going to be playing the same thing over and over again. I'm going to try to get something different in each day if possible. This is the discarding. They're discarding a song. I wonder. This feels like it could have songs in it. I'm not gonna get anything for getting rid of Rafiki right now, so I think I'm going to ink the Madam Mem Snake. I'm gonna take a look-see at their hands. And there's a song. Oh, but you don't get to see the costs in game, which that's a little bobo if you're asking me. Character song 3 or more, one jump ahead, put the top card of inkwell. Yes, this is a blue ramp deck. I've chosen that one. But did they discard it? I kind of can't tell. I don't know how that mechanic works in game, and it doesn't feel like it worked to me. Is it buggy? Is that why? Did they even have to discard that? Did I not activate it properly? Man, I feel like something went wrong there. If you play this deck on Pixelborn and you activate, if you play Ursula and get her ETB, and then it gives you the screen to pick, is that always working? Do I just left click? Do I just click on it? Help me out. Help me out. Uh, I'm going to do sing songy. Whenever this character sings a song, I need ink. I need ink, and I don't have a lot. I really want to sing these songs. I want to sing. I was meant to be a singer. Mm, mm. Let's go ahead and let us let us quest it. We're gonna go questing and get this Lorraine pass. I have some cool news. That news is don't tell anybody. I might have ordered some troves. And I might open them on stream. Uh, do you guys want me to do that? Let me know if you want to see me open an Inklands trove on screen. First time in the trove since they've been printed. The Lorcana dice are in there, and then the Lorcana lore counter. Is the lore counter cardboard, or is it better? I want to keep Yzma. Oh my gosh, I really want to keep her. Uh, I'm going to. I'm gonna sing that. I'm going to have Ursula sing her, And then I'm going to Singer twice. I'm going to return this to their hand. Then I'm going to Singer again. I'm returning it. This feels right. This feels good. I still have some moolah to spend. I'm going to spend that shmoney. So we're going to do this. What does it matter if you have all the ink in the world if you cannot do anything? But I'm sure that they can late game. I've seen this Sapphire Steel deck pick up late. Thank you for joining the stream if you're watching. I feel so loved seeing you guys here. I would feel even more loved if everybody, wink wink. I can't wink, so I have to say it. So if you ever see me making like a weird face, like I'm having like neurological difficulty, but I say wink wink very enthusiastically, just know like that's what's going on. So would love it if you followed wink wink. I'm also just slowly losing my mind over here. I'm gonna be forced to ink my Yzma if I can't get any gas. Please, please don't let my game come to a screeching halt. That would suck because I feel like it's been a lot better than the last game, my last run. Oh no! Why'd he do this? He did not come at bodyguard, but does have resist 1, quest for 2. Yes, let's go. Okay, I need help in the chat right now. Do I ink Yzma for this land, that quest for 2? I feel like I must because I have the bodies. I'm wide enough to keep this land on and get the value out of that. Tell me what to do. All right. Do it for the card draw. Oh, for each character there, draw a card. And it's got a move cost of 1, so I can move a character here. Love it. Thank you so much. I think we have a follower coming in. Who is it? What is your name? Tell me your name. Oh, okay. Mr. Bad Times, thank you so much for following. Hearts. Hearts and stars. I can't move anybody there currently, but I really do love that that happened. I really want this person to get banished. I do want to keep some cards available, but I also want to get ahead. So, oh no, my timer's going off and this game is so dang glitchy. Okay, I'm going to 9. I'm keeping her up to move. And I'm hoping for the best. All right. Oh, okay. So, Mr. Bad Times, it says the Yzma is insane. Was at locals earlier and managed to keep looping it with the mem stuff. That was my hope, was to keep the Yzma. But I feel on the clock. I feel like I'm on the clock because of this blue situation, and I'm gonna need to greedy hoard all the lore that I can from this location. Is that a scaredy cat play? Was it the wrong play? Tell me your thoughts. I really want to know, Mr. Bad Time, because you seem to have more experience in this color combination than me. This is just my second game with this build. All right. So when this character sings a song, yada yada yada, we know the drill. I think I'm gonna move 4 characters here. I feel like that's what I do. I'm gonna ink. I'm going to move 4 characters here. How do I do this? Do I just... yes, okay. I've never done that before. I'm getting this card draw, y'all. And even though I know I can make them discard, and that I think I have a little interest in that. So I'm definitely going to quest here. That's 13. They don't have any weird situation going on where I think they can outlore me right now. The popsicle is interesting, but I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. I'm going to hope for the card draw. Thank you guys for showing up. Okay, so I don't know why it's not letting me see like the full chitty chat. Oh, there it was. Okay, it was actually against a bodyguard deck playing mouse armor. steel emerald, but it's similar. You gotta remove the bodies without damage because of the resist. So stuff like Yzma and Genie are the way to go. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Genie. If it's anything like that, I can appreciate that approach for sure. If you have a link to your deck build and you want to share it, you want to see it featured on the channel, you want to see how I play it, throw the link into the chat and I'll do a shout out to you, shout out that I'm playing your deck, let everybody know, and hopefully maybe get a few good reps out of it. I would really appreciate it. Totally understand if you don't want to, but I want you to. So let's go. If you're just joining, say hello in the chat. Give us a follow. I am going to be creating this Lorcana content. Lore content. I'm going to be creating this hashtag Lore content for you as much as I possibly can because am I more than a little addicted to this game? Yes, yes, I am. Oh, okay. I'm going to make you discard. I think. Isn't that how that works? Nope, that's not how that works. Oh no, my plans are falling apart. Shocker. This happens to me sometimes with new decks. I just kind of go a little too hard in the paint and don't think about it too much. But I'm going to hopefully get a little bit of card draw off of this. Okay. So, what's happening? Select. Select. Yes. Yes, I like it. The Genie. Help me out, chat. If I Genie, who am I bouncing off of their board? Am I bouncing Alice? Doesn't seem oh, Alice seems like it could be a game changer, a tempo swing. Do I bounce the bodyguard? I feel like that is a great choice because of the resist. I'm bouncing Cinderella. What am I talking about? Shush it, Maggie. Uh I'm going to play the Genie. I'm bouncing Cinderella. I am then going to ink kit. Did I choose correctly? Oh, okay. Mr. Bad Time, if you don't use Pixelborn, go ahead and send me that deck, and then you can see me play it. It's gonna be great. Did we just become best friends? When this is challenging, it gets +3. So I think what I'm gonna do here is challenge. I can't challenge that. It's not exerted. What was I thinking? Can I not challenge Mickey Mouse because of Bodyguard? It's like I've never played this game sometimes. It's I'm looking for what I want rather than what is appropriate, right? Thanks for the nice play. Thank you, Superak. Mama Odie song deck that you're touring with. Oh my gosh, Mama Odie. I have so badly wanted to be playing that card, so please do let me know. Haven't built it on Dreamborn yet when you get home for the next stream. We are best friends. Listen, did we just become best friends? We can we can build all the decks. There's so much room for activities here. You have no idea. I'm gonna be playing a lot, and I just made a promise to myself if I'm playing, I'm streaming because you know, that just feels right to me. Like, why am I gonna be sitting at home playing these, going through the agony? Not really the agony. It's a lot of fun. To learn these strategies, to learn this meta, to figure out all the ins and outs of these color combinations before this game goes completely bananas in the next few releases. I feel like, um, why would I do that without streaming and sharing all of that information with you guys? I wouldn't. I'm here for you. I care. Wink, wink. If you guys, if you guys are here and you know about my wink, wink, and you know why I can't wink, show me some love in the chat. Give me your best wink emoji. Oh, Mr. Bad Times, I just noticed that you thank Thankfully, thank you so much. I will whisper to you, I think that's what it's called here on Twitch, later to ask you for your link. I have a bot on that won't let people put in too many links or something, and I forgot to turn it off. So that's on me. I'm very, very sorry. I'm gonna reach out to you and make sure that I do get that link from you. I have this evasive, so let's see what's going on. I have 7. Character with 3 can sing song. Whenever this character sings song. Oh, this is when I have to get smart about stuff. I'm gonna definitely ink the Chernobog's followers. I think that's a very early play that's not going to yield me a lot of value currently. This is card draw. I got a Queen's Castle. That feels right. And I feel like I really love the idea of these Ursulas. Ooh. Okay. Let's not get ahead. I'm gonna play this location. I'm gonna play this Ursula. I am going to move this genie to this location, and I'm gonna quest with my genie. And I'm gonna put them on notice because of the evasive. So if they don't deal with my board state, I think I win next turn. What do you guys think? Thanks, best friend. Thank you, best friends. Oh no. I didn't need the genie if they don't challenge and remove or banish my location. I think I'm getting the 2 anyways. So I'm holding out hope. I am holding out hope. Exactly, super. That's what I was just thinking. My brain got there a little slow. I want to say that not really my brain got there a little slow because honestly, I only just looked at the location situation. The situation is that it looks like a win could potentially be in store for me. And it'll be my first win with the Emerald Amethyst deck. And then I'm gonna dance a jig. How can you how many dance moves can you even I'm dancing the jig too early. Oh no! Victory! It was the jig that did it. Yes, let's go. Okay. Alright, moving on. I'm having too much fun. Yay! I did Halloween. Okay, so and my experience, I've got one loss, one win under my belt, starting to get a feel a little bit for what this deck is supposed to do. I'm gonna be a brave girl. I'm like a brave little toaster. I'm gonna be a brave little toaster. I love the brave little toaster. One time I painted all of the brave little toaster characters, radio, lamp, blanket, vacuum, and toaster on my nails. I have a picture of it. Um, I don't know how to share it with you on Twitch, but I could find a way in the future if you're interested in seeing that. Who likes that movie, The Brave Little Toaster? It's not poster, it's toaster. The Brave Little Toaster. I'm going into ranked. I'm clearly sandbagging because I'm scared to go in here. I'm gonna press play, and we're gonna get this game or this show on the road. Brave Little Toaster is from an era of Disney called Make Your Kids Cry. Um, this is when I was growing up. Oh, this should be interesting. Perhaps a mirror match? Does anyone fancy a mirror match? I personally am not a super huge fan of mirror matches. They frustrate me in my heart. They frustrate me. I think I think I'm I think this is what I'm doing. I'm going to get rid of 3. I'm putting 3 down. If you have just joined the stream, join us in the chat. It's popping off. We are talking about these deck builds, what our big plans are. I love this sing-songy Ursula. I don't want to get rid of her. I also really love the idea of this location, but it's a little early. And I'm going to play. What does Chernabog say? I can banish them to draw a card. I'm gonna Chernabog. Looks like I can hear a follower coming in. Hello. I have to like read this teeny tiny screen. Hey, Mill. I have a feeling that might be a strategy that you enjoy. I was playing a different game called Magic the Gathering last night. I do not stream my Magic the Gathering, but I was lucky enough to get the Fallout precons. I got the Mothman precon and the Dogmeat precon. And oh man, the mill is heavy with these decks. Let's see for my turn 2, it's looking like it's going to be a Flynn. I want to keep all these other neato interactive cards, so I'm going to ink one Flynn. Is going wide with Flynn uh is that like a decent? I'm going to quest. Should I banish this? Help me out really quick. Mill, if you're still here. Super. And also my best friend, you know who you are. Should I go ahead and banish this to draw a card? Help me out quick. Oh, okay. Super size, yes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to banish it for the card draw. That's why we were talking about this earlier when I was talking about the deck build. I don't know if you were here at the time. It was like, yeah, if you play this card and don't use the mechanic, then someone's just going to challenge you and you're not going to get the value out of it. So I agree. I agree. That was the correct play. And I also have this super duper awesome Flynn. But it is a mirror match in terms of Emerald Amethyst. I can already see, obviously, they have these Maleficents that I don't have. This is feeling a little dated to me, but I could be wrong. Who knows? So for turn 3, I have no need to rush this because they're not exerted. Kit is here. May return a opposing character with 2 or less to their when you play this character. No, I don't want to do that, but I could totally get rid of the Maleficent. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but then I have to decide what to ink. And ooh, this is a tough choice, isn't it? Or or I could ink Kit. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I think then I have to ink Madame Mim. I really want to keep my Ursula to sing these songs. So that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna Kit to get Mal back to the hand, and I'm gonna quest and pass. That was a tough choice because I really wanted to play Ursula then and start to get my songs online, but I feel like that was the correct play. Do I play Strike a Good Match? So I have Strike a Good Match. I have a couple of builds kind of in my think tank, and Strike a Good Match was in a couple of those. Have I gotten a chance to play it yet? No. What do you think about that card? Where do you think its place is? Do you think it's good in speedy decks? Is it just like a little mid-tempo situation? Like, what is the purpose of this card? Oh, you would have done the same? That makes me feel better. I don't know if this is gonna work out for me because this rush situation, but do we just we don't rush again. I can't Kit this person. What am I gonna do? I could do that, but then I could play Ursula now and not exert her. Ink the Kit. When this is challenged, they're gonna discard it. And then I'm gonna sing 2 songs, return 2 things to their hand. Maybe they do some weird bouncy stuff. But I'm gonna quest to make him look a little desirable. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Mr. Bad Time. I don't want to hard cast Mother Knows Best and not try to exploit the value of this Ursula Deceiver of all. I feel like that would be the wrong choice. I'm bound to make a lot of bad choices piloting these decks kind of early on, but that's the only way to learn, is just to get out there. Uh, just get out there, try, find out, feel around and find out. I'm trying to find a nice friendly way to say that. Okay, so I think we sing The Mother Knows Best, and let's look at their cards. We want, when you play this, banish her return. We're done. We're gonna remove Pinocchio, and we're gonna remove Cursed Merfolk. Are those the right choices? I think it is. To remove Pinocchio first, and then Cursed Merfolk. How do you feel about this, people? If I made bad choices, you were too late. Seems like everybody's on board though. Let's see. When this character is challenged. So they have to be challenged. I can't be the one doing the challenging. And then I think I just trade the Madam Mim. How do you guys feel about taking Kit to trade the Madam Mim? Just going right at her right now because I don't want it bounced back to their hand. Thoughts, comments, concern. Meet me in the chat. I'm running out of time. Oh, I love it. I love the interaction. Thank you so much. All right. So we're whittling them down. We're staying in the game. I think we quest. I know that I'm not going to get the value out of that, but I want to quest. I just wanted to do it. Feeling good. Feeling great. How are you? Don't be a lurker. Say hello to me. You can do that in the chat. And if you don't want to say hello, follow me anyways. I'm an alright gal. Oh, here they go. Mm, Kit does a 2 cost character, or not 2 cost, to strength. So I'm going to do their mer people. Bye bye. They can't get it to fire, can they? All right, passing. Here we go. I'm figuring it out. Didn't take me that long. Like the feeling of it. Uh, I feel like this deck is marginally faster. It's not a super fast deck, but it is a pretty good pace. I think it's a pretty down the middle pace. I'm hoping to get this card draw soon. My game could fall apart in the second half. We're going to find out. We're going to find out really soon when they start having plenty of ink, and I'm running out of ink. I'm not getting this card draw because they're smart enough not to. Do we trade the Mal, or do we just start? Do we start the race? That's 5. So that's going to be 5 or 4. So do I quest for 4 and trade the Mal, or do I quest for 5 and get this evasive character out? I feel like I want to trade a little bit. I'm also like, I'm running low on ink, but I don't have cards to play anyways yet. And if I'm we're gonna do what we know what we're gonna do. First of all, we know the evasive that we give them doesn't matter right now. We know we're questing with these, right? No matter what, we want the card draw. That's what's gonna get us into more ink, into the inklands. That was a pun. But then do we trade the Mao? I feel like we do because we can get there with Tink and evasive unless they pop it back to our hands. Ooh, I'm gonna do it! I did it. I did it. Here we go. Decisions were made. It was an executive decision. I'm over here on this side of the screen. I have the mouse. I have all the power. I have, in the words of The brother from E.T. I have absolute power. Remember that from E.T. where he's like, say it. Say I have absolute power. And he says, you have absolute power. Oh my gosh. I really cracked myself up. Ew. Oh no. Oh no. I think you lose. I think you lose because you're just so unwilling. You're unwilling to give me the card draw, but you're going to let me quest these every time for 2. Why would you do that? You could have gotten rid of these cursed merfolk a long time ago. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. They're gonna kit me. All right. Well, here comes their big bad plays. That's fine. You can't take Tink. You may take my cursed merfolks, but you can never take my Tink. I'm racing at this point. I'm racing if I'm not getting my card draw. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have enough. This cannot be sung, so I must. Unfortunately, folks, I think I must trade. I think it's time to trade. I don't have a kit, so I want to get rid of their Pinocchio. Because I think that keeps me in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That keeps me in. I think I quest here. I take the Pinocchio. And I stay. I live to fight another day. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that's going to get me to end game? Because they could potentially try to get rid of the cursed merfolk if they don't bounce it to my hand, you know. If it's challenged, if I'm lucky enough, I might get some card draw. Oh, rude. They befuddled. They only have 1 card in hand though. It's starting to look pretty good for me. They're gonna rush. Are they gonna rush my cursed merfolk just to keep me from winning? That is a cool play. That could potentially do it for them. Huh. This hurts. 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 short, you guys. It felt so right until it didn't. Whew, they've got way too much on the board. This fell apart. This fell apart so quick for me. Lessons were learned. Wait a second. She can sing it and I can draw a whole bunch. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to win with her. So, and there's nothing at my mana curve that it can save me now. So let's just see. Let's just see what was down the line for us. I'm curious what we would have drawn into. Oh man, some ink and some genius would have been nice. Well, folks, that is it. And it hurts in my heart. In my heart of hearts. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Alright, I've done everything I can do. GG's. GG's, Bin Lion. You guys cannot see that name, but that is my opponent's name. And they have earned this. They have earned this. I got a little too confident. A little too confident. And a very slow, unassuming tempo swing happened. What time is it? Oh, you guys, I am going to switch this over and I'm going to go to chat for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to go to live chat. Where is it? Chatting. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my stream and popping in here to see me play that Emerald Amethyst build, that bounce package, but I don't think it was the full bounce package. We had card draw, we had bounce, we had those songs to sing and sing and sing and sing and sing. I was able to at least learn the mechanics, start to understand the curve, see my weakness. I honestly think it's my assessment that the weakness of this deck, it could be me and how I'm piloting it, but what it looks like from the outset to me is that your late game is your weakness. If you are just not if you are not getting to trade those curse merfolks and get that card draw, then you're just getting stuck, and I think people know that, right? So it to me it just feels like it's not like advantageous to them. Why would they do it? You have no way to force them to do it, especially if it's a mirror match, then they can just keep bouncing it. So there's just hardly any way to get the value out of the cursed merfolk, especially against another purple player. That's how I'm feeling. That's my little assessment. What do you think? How do you guys feel about that? Do you have feelings? Do you even feel, bro? Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting with me. Um, I'm going to reach out to my best friend. You know who you are, Mr. Bad Times. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to get that list and we are going to stream it. We're going to build it. If you build it, they will come. They will come. They will come and watch. I really, really, really enjoy these games. I'm gonna keep making this content for you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the follows. If you haven't followed, follow me again. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Alrighty then. I have to find the in stream ending. I can never find it. I don't know where it is. I'm really bad at doing the transitions. That's life.